Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Minecraft. And you might be wondering, what is this fancy place you're in right now? Well, it's my office, and it is a town hall. So as you can see, I have upgraded to level 3. There is a whole new section here with an upstairs and even a higher upstairs with the bell. We can punch it, but there's not much up there just yet. Probably in the next tiers we'll have something more. Also, the dungeon has been expanded to one more cell, but they're both connected. You know, we can get some more prisoners, I guess. But that's about it for the town hall. It just looks a lot nicer. And this is how it looks from the outside. I think these are a bit bugged. They're not supposed to be there, I don't think. It's supposed to be a fully tiled roof, but it doesn't matter really. We also upgraded our builder's huts to level 4, so we're very close to completing them, but we can't because the next tiers require some end stone and whatnot. We can check this out real quick as well. It's just a lot fuller of blocks. The upstairs has changed a bit as well. Some crafting stations. Not much here. Just looks nice. A place to fall. Yeah. I also upgraded our watchtowers to level 3. Not much here as well. It just looks a bit fancier, and when we get guards, we'll be able to use better armor. They'll be able to use better armor. The Couriers Hut is also a tier 3. This one is a tier 2 still. I haven't upgraded it because we still have one courier. Also looks very fancy. I like these designs. I really do. I like to see how they develop from the lowest tiers to the higher ones. Our storage has been upgraded. Also still looks a bit damp, but well, it's slowly coming along. There's some holes in it. A second floor with some more storage, some workstations. Yeah, not much here. It just looks generally more fancy. The farm is tier 3 also. I think I keep repeating myself with the alsos and the as wells a lot, but you know, I have to show off my newly developing colony. This looks a lot fancier. As we can see, there's a fireplace here, and we can actually take a look inside the mill. It's not just a structure, but it's a proper building where we can take a look inside. Very nice. But I think the building that has had the most changes from last episode is the cook. And it's only been upgraded one tier, but we have so many changes. Like the roof tiling, the inside, the outside, everything looks different. Let's take a look inside real quick. So it looks a lot fancier. The cook has his own area now. It's sealed off. We have the same tables, but we have the second floor, which has also a couple of tables. I saw this. I think this is not intentional. This is supposed to be like, you know, a stair you can sit on, but well, it can't be perfect. So, what is the plan for today? Well, I have been delaying upgrading our tavern and building houses because I thought that would prevent our colony from being raided, because not a certain threshold is met for the amount of colonists I have. But, well, while I was working around the world and while my builders were building these fancy houses, I got raided 2 times. Only a couple barbarians and a couple of, I don't know, thieves, I forget. But it's an easy defense. I one-shot them with my sword. But still, there is no reason at this point for me to not upgrade our tavern and build more buildings, more houses for more people to live in. So that's definitely in our plans for today, as well as you may have seen, that I have not upgraded, but put in place some more buildings. So this is a mine. There's a forester over there. Yes, these are houses. A shepherd's hut, I think, and you know, for sheep and for cows, basically. Behind our warehouse, we are going to be having a university. I think the kids can study at the university. to grow up faster or learn some skills faster. Not 100% sure about that, but the university is mainly used to unlock these different types of buildings in your colony. Oh, there's a school, so the kids will learn at a school. But yes, so in order to unlock, for example, a library or an archery, we need to research these things at a university. But, well, you don't have a university, so that's what we're building. Now that all the work orders are in place, as we can see here, I just clicked on build building in a lot of places and upgraded some current ones. I have a little surprise for you. If I'm not mistaken, this is the building that we were looking for last episode, and I think that is the Conjurers Theater. It's actually not that big. I expect it to be a grandiose building, but it's just, you know, a pretty simple building. I found it in this dark forest over here, which is also pretty big. That helps with, spawning these theaters. So I think it's time to finally check it out. It looks like the entrance is on this side. I found a pretty funny thing here as well. This is a witch's hut right next to it. I'm sorry, witch. There is a receptionist waiting. He doesn't seem very friendly, I have to say. Oh, and he's gonna shoot me. I'm sorry. It's showtime. Locate a theater. So this is the ticket booth. Very nice. We can see some guests. I think these are some patrons or something who supported this mod pack. Not this mod pack, this mod specifically. So let's take a look inside. We have some more baddies. This is I guess the lobby area. I'm sorry, guys. If you weren't so angry, I'd watch some theater with you guys. Oh, Vindicators. They're pretty strong. And that is the Conjurist. And he's doing something. He's spawning bunnies. Those don't seem threatening, are you? A rabbit. Wow, they actually attack. Whoa, what are those? I did check some wikis about what this is. Those are bouncy balls. And he also threw some cards earlier. If he gets a bit closer, yeah. Oh, he doesn't deal much damage. Well, which makes sense because we have a lot of defense. I guess it's time to put you out of your misery. Oh, maybe not. He's juking me. Oh, it's actually hard to get to him. I deal a lot of damage. There was 30 damage with one hit. Are you here? Oh, you are. And, well, what a performance. That's very nice. We got his Conjurer hat, some bouncy balls, and a throwing cards. Let's check them out. Oh, very simple. Bouncy balls. Same as his. I can hit myself. Very nice. You can't actually make these, so these are kind of valuable in that sense. He also has a prisoner. I guess we can let him out. There's not much here else, I guess. Hello. Vida. Yep. That's about it, I guess. I am the Conjurer now. That was quite an effort for such a short performance. It took me a lot longer to find him than it was to fight him. But, it was part of the quest, so let's check it out. What do we get? We get a XP tome and some, XP. What do we use this for? Uses. Nothing. How do we create it? Very simple. And we shift, right click. Okay, we can store some levels and we can take them out. I guess that may be useful if you don't want to lose your XP, but it's not useful for me currently. There's also a couple of things I wanted to show you that I forgot. I also made this season sensor. Essentially, it shows, depending on which season you're on, you can right click. It shows a power level at the top. And if we get some redstone, it should give us a signal. And if we turn to different seasons, it doesn't. Currently, we are on the winter and it's power 10. So we are closing in. I would assume it goes to power 16. So we're closing in on the peak of winter, and it might start snowing here, and there might be freezing water and whatnot. So that's unfortunate. And also a very convenient thing, that might be a little bit OP is the storage remote. It can be upgraded into a network builder and whatnot, and you can create a crafting remote. But I'm currently using this one because I can't afford the others, is I can access my storage from anywhere in the world. If we teleport to, I don't know, the desert, for example, I right click, and I can still access it. And I can dig up some sand. I have it here. Right click, put it in my storage system. That's kind of OP. But you know, if it's in the game, it's in the game. I'm gonna use it. It's very convenient. That's for sure. While we're on the topic of quests, let's take a look at the next quest on our Overworld quest line. And it's to obtain a blue journal from the Gatekeeper. It hasn't been completed yet, although we did get the blue journal in the very first episode, and we can see it here in our inventory. So we have a general section which has nothing, I guess. We have a search. We have two different portals, the Ever Bright and Ever Dawn, and I think those are also new quest lines here in these sections, and there's also, well, more bosses there. But I think we need to obtain the blue journal first, just for the completion's sake. And if we check the map, there should be one of those buildings over here, if I'm not mistaken, because I have flown through here, and I think this should be the building with the blue journal. That should be it over here. Hopefully I can still get a book. If not, I'm not sure. Maybe I can auto-complete the quest somehow with a cheaty way, because I definitely did get the book, but just a bit prematurely, you could say. Oh, and you can still get it. Now we can use our cheaty storage system, so we get a book. Do this. Talk to this guy. Yeah, I want that book. Thank you. And that is quest complete. We check this overworld quest. Very simple. And we get these bricks. I'm not sure how do you actually get them. Yeah, I can use some alchemy stuff. But I would assume you can make portals with these. And as we can see in the book, yes, we need these no, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. But these special stone bricks that we got with a zeal lighter. And then we can enter this dimension, and there are lots of mobs. It's always day, but it's always snowing. It's pretty similar, I guess, with this one, just the opposite. Also need a zeal lighter, and the insects have grown to scary sizes, some being about half my size. Okay, that doesn't sound fun. But we are going to be taking a look at these, I guess. Oh, well, you can actually buy the zeal lighter from the Gatekeeper. Kind of intrusive of me to barge in while he's sleeping, but I really need that lighter. Here you go. Yeah, exactly. While I was trying to figure out what quest to do next, a house was built, and also a child was born very quickly. These people are very active, you could say. So as long as two opposite gender people live in a house, a child can be born if there are free slots in your colony. So if a house was built, that means a place opened up for a extra citizen, and well, people had their fun and a child was born. Very simple. But I think in order for the colony to be productive quicker, we should definitely recruit some of these travelers who come to our tavern, because these guys have better skills than, you know, a newborn child who can't even work just yet. So we check some knowledge, some mana. Not a great guy, but this might be a useful person for, I don't know, a university, because he has quite a bit of knowledge, or maybe I'm not sure which exactly are worth it. Maybe let's take a look around for some more dudes. This guy has strayed a bit away from the colony, but if you check his stats, not much special, but he isn't necessarily a bad recruit. Again, he's going to be better than a child, and he will improve eventually. So I think we're going to be hiring this guy. So we get, what was it, 5 emeralds, and give it to him. So recruit, very nice. So we have a growing settlement means growing responsibility. You should consider placing a restaurant to keep your settlers well fed. Well, we already have done that, and he has decided to stay in our colony. Very nice. Currently, he doesn't have a place to live, but again, these houses will be built and it will be fine. And I'm going to upgrade these houses even more, and even more villagers will be able to live here. Well, as I said before, I was looking at the quests and what to do next, and we can definitely go to the Everbright or the Everdawn, but I feel like the completionist in me wants to complete the Overworld quest before that, and the quest is to summon and kill the Wilden Chimera. And how do we do that? Well, I did check some stuff out in the book that this mod provides. I think I have it in my backpack. Of course I do. Which is Ars no whatever, man. I'm not gonna try to pronounce these mod names. We need this tablet of summon. So we need these different, all 3 different parts, which is these spikes, horns, and wings from the Wildens that we have killed quite a few. If we check here, then we have enough stuff, and that would summon the Chimera, which is I guess a morph between all 3 different things, I would assume. In order to do that, we need a ritual brazier, and to get the ritual brazier, we need the arcane pedestal, and to get the arcane pedestal, we need some arcane stone, which is very cheap to make. So I think I'm going to gather some stuff together and see if we can summon this boss. Well, something tells me that summoning it won't be this simple, but I'll give it a shot anyway. I am down in my mines, just so, because the description in the book said that this is a destructive boss, and it might actually work. Awaiting activation. So technically, if I right click right now, I should summon the boss. Whoa! I was stuck in the wall. Wilden defenders. They're stuck? Okay. I'm kind of cheesing it here. More Wilden stuff. Hello? I'm sorry. I should have prepped a bit more, maybe. Okay. And the brazier went out. So I actually did look up some information about the boss, and it looks kind of scary, so I came to the nether to try and find some gas, so I can get some gas tears and get some regeneration potions. So I have 3 that should be enough, because I really don't want to die and let it loose down in my mines. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna do a bit of prep with some potions, and hopefully we'll be able to kill it. We are back down in the mines. I did a little bit of prep. I got potions of regen. I also got these hyper spark, but they just give me weird movement speed. They like wind you up. It's pretty cool looking, but it's not useful for this fight. Yeah, so I freed up some space. Hopefully I can kill it without dying. I do have decent armor and I do a lot of damage, but you never know with these bosses. This is modded series. I also bought this spell. It kind of destroys stuff, but it might do a lot of damage, hopefully. So that's the idea currently. The problem before was I put in this tablet, but I need to amplify it first. For example, I need to throw in these separate parts, like it said in the book, but yeah, they need to be thrown into the brazier, not into the crafting recipe itself. So, the moment of truth. I guess I drink my regen potion. And I summon it. I'm ready to wail at it. I saw it had 3 stages. I kind of spoiled it for myself, but I don't want to take any chances of dying. Oh, it destroyed a lot already. But I do a lot of damage and it seems to be stuck for some reason. Okay, that's one stage down. That was fast. Take a quick apple, why not? Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I'm slowed. I take quite a bit of damage. I can't deal damage right now. For some reason. I can't shoot anymore. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's a lot of damage. Where's my regen? I lost my regen. But I do a lot of damage as well. It's a bit wonky. It like charges at me, but it can't really hit me for some reason. Okay, regen potion again. I have absorption. And... whoa! No damage again. Yeah, that seems weird. Okay, I can't hit it whilst in this stage. And it takes away my potion effects. Oh, that's why. Oh. Let me drink a regen real quick again. What is it doing? Summon some wolves. Can I fight you? Yes. Oh. Oh my god. And it is done. Man, I am so good at this game. It's kind of insane, isn't it? So we got this Wilden Tribute tablet. It's used for some crafting recipes. We get the Archmage spellbook and Focus of Summoning. I'm not sure. I haven't really delved much more into this mod. I just wanted to complete the quest, which we did. We got some end crystal ingots. We can check what these are used for some sick gear. Yeah, looks like we can use it similarly to a netherite ingot. Upon making a critical attack, obtain the regeneration 2 effect. Wow, that's actually really good. Regen 2 is well, better than I had this fight, so I would benefit a lot from it. I feel like we did a good job today. We killed 2 bosses, not just 1, but 2, and one of them was very difficult, the Chimera. If I didn't come properly prepared, I think I might have actually died without the golden apple and the potion. I think maybe it would have killed me, I'm not sure. But that means I think I'm going to leave these other dimensions for a different episode. Because, well, there's probably a lot to do there and a lot to explore. And I still wanted to take a look at what has happened in our colony while we were gone. Well, the tavern has been upgraded. We saw a little bit already when I came downstairs to recruit some new citizens. I did recruit another worker, and I made him a courier because, well, it's just easier for the couriers if they work together and deliver resources to the builders quicker. Also, our child, who is not much of a child anymore, has grown up pretty quickly. It took maybe a day or 2. I'm not sure how it's calculated, but we can see that he is a royal knight right now with a diamond sword, some iron armor. Eventually, I'll give him better armor, but I don't think he needs it at this point because, well, the town is pretty safe. We can see that he is a knight with, you know, his stats. We also will probably need a archer and a druid. I think a druid is most important after the first knight because I would assume that he heals him while they are in combat. Not sure, but that would make sense, and I think that's important so my villagers don't die. I really thought that the builders would be a bit quicker, but, well, they only have built 2 houses and upgraded the tavern. Currently, they're working on the 3rd house and the forester. We might not be able to check how these buildings work this episode, but there is something I did want to show you, just as a quick showcase. Where do I get some resources maybe, and how did I get my XP? So I set up this, I guess, a spawner thingy a bit differently. I attached a storage system so I don't have to manually get everything, and now they fall down here and just die on these hoppers, and this way I can farm more resources. Not much to it really. The spawners spawn as before, they just fall down. And I can stand here AFK and gather a lot of resources which help me to develop my colony and help me to get better gear for myself. Yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm cutting it a bit short because we have big plans for the next episode, and I just don't want to start something and leave it unfinished. Next episode, we're going to be visiting one or maybe both of the other dimensions, the Ever Bright and Ever Dawn, as well as hopefully the builders will have finished their buildings and we will be able to check them out as well. So that's going to be it for today. Bye bye.